Hello, we're now moving on to division. And the thing to remember about division is that division means sharing equally. Okay, so we're starting off with 30 divided by 6. So we're sharing 30 equally between 6. Okay, and I always like to tell my children to imagine that they have 6 friends and 30 sweets. And if you have 30 sweets, you have to share them equally between 6 friends. Okay, so the way that I would show my class to work this out, if I was in year 4, would be using a number line. So we're doing groups of 6. We know we're dividing by 6, so we're doing groups of 6. So we're starting at 0 on a number line and we're working to 30. How many groups of 6 equally go into 30? Okay, so each jump you're adding 6 each time until you get to 30. You can't go past 30. That's one thing to remember. So how many groups do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The answer is 5. And actually, if you know your times tables, it's very important to know your times tables. If you know that 5 times 6 equals 30 here, then you wouldn't need to do all of these steps. But obviously, some children are not secure with their times tables. So using this visual representation of a number line, showing the groups of 6 until you get to 30, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, still gives us the same answer. But once you improve your times tables, you'll be able to use your times tables facts to help you, okay? And that lends perfectly into the next question, which is, 41 divided by 4. So this time I've used my times tables to help me in this little help box, okay? So if you know your 4 times tables, it will help you a lot. If you know 4 times 10 equals 40, it saves you doing all these jumps of 4 on this example, okay? So what I've done is, I know that 4 times 10 is 40. So I've put 0 at this end and 41 at this end. So I've done one big jump to 40 because that's 10 groups. The same as me saying plus 4, plus 4, plus 4, 10 times. You can do that way, that's fine as well. So I've got 10 groups. 41 divided by 4, I've got 10 groups, but I've got one left over. I've got that one jump extra of 1, and that's called a remainder. If you have anything left over, it's called a remainder, okay? So my answer is 10 remainder 1, okay? That's my answer to this question, all right? So there's 2 different ways of using a number line and using groups of and using your times tables to help you to work out answer to division questions, okay? We're going to go through one more example. Okay, so with this next example, taking it on a step further, okay? And nobody should be going on to the bus stop method until you feel completely secure with your times tables, with groups of, with what, if you know your times tables, then you can move on to this method, okay? But I thought I'd show you another example. So the question I'm showing you now is 135 divided by 6. If you're looking at that and you're thinking, no, it's too much, stop the video, go and have a break, go and take a walk, take your dog for a walk. But if you feel like, I know my 6 times tables, I feel secure, I'm going to try this, then great, okay? So this is why we call it the bus stop method. We've got the number we're dividing by, 6 on the outside, then we've got a bus stop that covers our 135 on the inside. So what we need to do is we need to use our knowledge of 6 times tables to help us answer this, okay? So the first thing we need to do is ask yourself, what is 1 divided by 6? We can't do that, okay? So what I will do is I will put a 0 there, okay? And instead, what we focus on is 13, okay? We can't do our 6 times tables. We can't do it in this example, okay? 6 times 1 is 6. So we go to the next digit and make it 13, okay? So what we're doing now is we're working out in our 6 times tables, what takes us up to 13 but not past 13, okay? So my answer is 12. I've put it underneath, okay, because 6 times 2, I'm going to put the 2 here, because 6 times 2 gives me 12. But actually, we have something left over. Remember from the earlier on in the video, a remainder, 13 divided by, take away 12, gives me a remainder of 1. Sorry. So there we go. So I've got 13, take away 12 gives me 1. So that's my remainder, okay? But now, where am I going to put that 1? I need to combine it with the 5. So what I'll do is I'll draw an arrow bringing that 5 down, because now we're doing 6 into 15. Well, same again, actually, because 6 times 2 gives me 12. We can't go past 15, remember? So we'll do the same step again to find our remainder. 15 take away 12 gives me 3. So I've got my answer of 22, remainder 3. Hopefully that makes sense to you, okay? So my answer to 135 divided by 6 is 22, remainder 3, okay? It's important to show your steps to working this out, okay? So when you're bringing a remainder, you work out your remainder first, you bring the next digit down, okay, and show your steps, okay? Hopefully that's clear for you. You should really only be answering that last question if you feel secure with your times tables, okay? Good luck. Bye.